Hello, hello, hello. Welcome back to Chit Chatting with Kate Carr. I appreciate you either clicking on this video for the first time because the YouTube algorithm decided to sprinkle me in there, or if you're a returning viewer. Either way, I appreciate you. Grab your beverage. Today, mine of choice is just a black coffee over ice, and it's homemade and just spectacular by me. Let's chit chat with the gal pals we are and pretend we're at a sleepover, and let's get into this week's Reddit reading. This is a new Reddit thread for me. I've never been down this. It was just on my recommended on my feed, and I thought, what a great thread to go down. Do I admit this? Yeah, I'm definitely an overhearer. I'm an eavesdropper. If you're around me and you're talking some interesting things, or honestly not even that interesting, I just observe around me like crazy, and people around me, I'll be like, oh my god, did you hear that? And they're like, no, why would I hear that? I'm not listening to their conversation. I'm like, neither am I purposely, it just happens. My ears are just like radars for other people's conversations in public, and I just need to know what's going on. So overhearing and the r/overheard thread just sounded like it was ringing bells for me. So we're gonna dive into this one and see what people are overhearing in public. Are you a eavesdropper? This first one is titled, Overheard in a Gift Shop in the Middle of Nowhere, Wisconsin. Never been to Wisconsin, so let's see what this middle of nowhere gift shop's all about. I was in a little downtown gift shop of a maybe 1,000 people area in Wisconsin's Northwoods. I was walking past two ladies, maybe 40s or so. I didn't hear what their conversation was prior to this, but I overheard the one say to the other, Mr. Rogers did not adequately prepare me for the people in my neighborhood. I was both 100% in agreement and had to leave the store from laughing so hard. Maybe she was reading something out loud, but it was definitely unexpected. Okay, this was short, this was sweet. Definitely unexpected. You're not expecting people to think about Mr. Rogers on a day-to-day basis, I guess. Overheard at a bar in my hometown. I was at a bar celebrating a coworker's 21st birthday. I was standing in line to buy a round when I overheard two girls talking in a booth to my left. Girl number one.
God, there's no good guys left to date in this town.
Girl number two points directly at me.
Why don't you date him?
Girl number one looks at me.
Oh dear God, no.
Both laughed uproariously. I was just minding my own business, man. What did I do to deserve all that? Self-confidence butchered like a pig that night. Oh my gosh. If this is true, because what we take what we read on Reddit as a grain of salt, mean girls, you're gonna say it in between you guys, that's one thing, you know, it's a private conversation, but especially when the person's right in front of you and you're pointing at them, that is so mean and so rude, and his self-confidence is shot. Like, that was so mean. I have no other words but to say that. You're a mean girl. You're a bitch. Awesome time. Did you drink awesome shooters, awesome music, and just sit around and soak up each other's awesomeness?
You know what? Revenge. Because you are a mean girl. You're a bitch.
I want my pink shirt back. But yeah, that's what I think about those two girls. They're mean girls. And don't ever do that. Just be nice. Just be kind. Old frenemies. Me and my mom were at a TJ Maxx in the shoe aisle. These two elder ladies were trying on shoes when one of them goes,
I want to get bangs. Should I get bangs?
God, no, Darla. Same way you shouldn't get those ungodly shoes.
I almost peed myself. I'm sure they heard me. It's actually like such out of the movie, just hearing like two little old ladies and like being just frank with each other because they can, because they've been besties for 90 years. And it's hilarious. They're just very straight up. And you know what? Darla, get your bangs. Even if they're terrible, just get them. It's the girly instinct of just getting bangs. So just do it, regret it, let them grow out, and repeat the process. Overheard at a coffee shop this morning. Yeah, these titles are sticking out to me because this is exactly where I would be overhearing. In a coffee shop, in a TJ Maxx, out and about, and then I just hear something that catches my ear, and I'm like, what else are you gonna say? So I overheard this at a coffee shop this morning.
Barista. Oat, almond, or whole milk. Customer. Whichever makes it look like I've got my life together. Barista without missing a beat. So oat milk?
They both just nodded in mutual understanding like it was the truth of the universe. Honestly, I felt that. You literally can't tell what creamer is in the coffee when it's in the coffee. So be it. It's a part of the little things that make every day just so special. I'm working on planning my videos a lot better. I basically just know that I want to do a Reddit reading. I know which Reddit thread I want to read from, but then I just kind of scroll through in the moment, and whatever titles stick out to me, that's what I go for. And maybe it's not the best way. I don't know. I think I pick up decent stories, but these are all very short, and I wasn't expecting that. So, quote unquote, do you think we should get one of those? The car service department waiting room, a woman has been talking to someone in the next room and comes back to sit with her husband after the man leaves. She tells him how nice and knowledgeable the man was. She says that he has a hotspot on his phone. Why did I put like emphasis on that hotspot? He has a hotspot. She says that he has a hotspot on his phone, which she explains is his own little spot on the internet where he is safe from any interference. He says, "Do you think we should get one of those?" She replies that he has his own business, so they probably don't need one. Okay, I don't really get this one. He says, "Do you think we should get one of those?" She replies that he has his own business, so they probably don't need one. Do I leave this in the video? I don't know. Do you get it? I don't understand it. Maybe I'm missing something. I don't know. I'll leave it in the video though, because like, we need an extra story and we need confusion. And this is what makes this gal pal community grow and chit chat, because maybe you can explain this to me, because I don't know. Maybe I should shut and pick Reddit stories that I don't get and don't understand. At the local dollar store. Which one? Dollar Tree? Dollar General? Family Dollar? How's it hanging? Like a loose tooth. That's it. I like that, honestly. If you're not feeling the best that day, it's hanging like a loose tooth. And to send us off, let's do one last overheard story. I overheard a breakup in a park. My friend and I were at the local park when we walked by a woman having a fight on the phone with her boyfriend. As we walk away, we, and the entire park, heard, "You will never find another woman with my ass and my t." That's it. Honestly, let him know what he is missing. Let him know what he's missing. She just has to let him know, and he's taking advantage of that. So if there's a lesson there, don't take advantage of a lady with some nice boobies and a nice booty. And that wraps up this next video. I appreciate you so much for watching, whether you're a first-time viewer, a returning viewer. I just appreciate you.
Please
Be sure to like, comment, share, subscribe, all of the YouTube things, so that way I can continue making the content that I enjoy creating and consuming, and you tell me that you're enjoying the content that I'm creating and you enjoy consuming the content that I create, and that'll just let YouTube know, and just will gather all of the gals who also enjoy the content that I create, and then we can just have this gal pal community over here on Chit Chatting with Kate Carr. So be sure to do it, because that just will help my channel so much. Again, I appreciate you. See you in the next one. Bye!